السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، أسعد الله أوقاتكم جميعا بكل خير.
You
حياكم
should
الله في
really
فيديو
bring the
جديد من لعبة
Knights of
جنشن
Favonius
إمباكت.
with you next time.
في الفيديو هذا يا أحبتي إن شاء الله بنجمع موارد الشخصيات إن شاء الله على خير، واللهم صل على محمد. آه. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. بنجمع إن شاء الله موارد الشخصيات وبنكمل طريقنا بإذن الله تعالى. مهمات الشخصيات 4 مهمات. طيب تعال انت. لا مين أعدانا؟
The pleasure is all mine.
Utensils at the ready. Want me to come along?
Gather!
A dash of frost.
The wind knows it.
نعم هنا.
Be sanctified.
سوي كذا.
The wrong test subject. Pay your dues.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا يا أمين. آمين يا رب العالمين، وصلى الله على نبينا محمد.
Settle down. Stabilize.
خير الله يرضى عليك وعلى والديك وعلى المسلمين،
One with
على
nature.
المسلمات.
The tides beckon. Dues. Can't run from death.
وكم خليته هذا للارتفاكت كان أحسن. يلا يعني ارتفاكت يعني ما له وقت محدد. الحمد لله.
Silence. Another test subject.
A dash of frost.
Suffocate.
The wind knows it.
Pick the wrong test subject. The mighty be humble.
الله يبارك فيك ويجزاك بالخير. شكرا. مشكور يا أمين، الله يرضى عليك. طب ناخذ من هاي الثلاثة نخلي ذاك الباقي للارتفاكتات. مع انه شوف ذاك اكثر لانه بيطلع كمية اكبر، يعني تسرع لنا التطوير.
Bow your head. Another test subject.
Off to the freeze.
One with nature.
Be sanctified. Pay your dues.
الارتفاكت لسه اجمع منه يا امين، لسه اجمع منه.
Settle down. Gather.
The wind knows it.
اوه حلوه ذي. Take
Let the
this.
mighty be humbled.
سيدي القاضي. سيدي القاضي يتقدم.
Now you'll be another test subject.
A little amuse.
Pay the time second.
سحباتي ما كيف اجيب الشايب. كيف اللي اجيب الشايب جونجلي؟ الله يعينك يا رب.
Settle down. I got careless. Solidify.
ولا انت تبغاني انصحك ولا ايش؟
To the wind.
معليش
A dash of frost.
وهو عشان الاملاء بيكون غالبا مو صحيح عشان كذا ماني فاهم.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
دقيقة عمنا امين. دقيقة بس بالله خلينا نظبط. ما فتحت سحبات قصدك؟ عواف. كفي ان شاء الله وزيادة، كفاية كذا. ان شاء الله كفاية. سحبات ما في. الله يعينك يا رب. بسيطة لا نجمع. نجري رن. نجري رن. جيبه ان شاء الله تقدر، ما عليك لا تخاف. بس نجري رن بتجيبه باذن الله تعالى. لا تتضايق، بسيطة ان شاء الله. اوكي انت سكبت موراكس. انت سحبت عليه. اوكي يا الله يعوضك خير، وبسيطة ان شاء الله. موفق يا عمي. يا الله يستر امرك يا عمي. امين. فين ذاك فين ذاك الجنود؟ لا فين ارلكين؟ ارلكين فين؟ يا جماعة انتوا شيكم على موراكس، انتوا ليش تسموه الشايب؟ يا الهي. هذا بيعطيني الموارد اللي ابغاها هذه الزعيم ذا. لا انا ما ابغى هذا، هو بيعطيني ذا، انا ما ابغى ذا. انا ابغى القطعة ذي. انا ابغى القطعة هذه. خليني اوريك اياها. القطعة ذي يا امين. اتوقع انه بس من الجنود هذه. شكلها من الجنود. الجنود الحجريين هذا. انت يا دب قوم.
Stabilize.
One with nature.
صعب لك بالشاي. الله يوفقك يا رب ويسعدك ويبارك فيك. كأنكم تتنمروا على العم واللي يسميه جده موراكس. يعني يمكن انا يمكن من الناس النوادر اللي اللهم صل على محمد. يعني من الناس القلائل اللي بيناديه بموراكس باسمه القديم. لا لا، انت مو هنا، انت هنا. ايوه، انا اتذكر انه هنا. اي والله، اي والله. ابي الجيو. تعال يا عسكري.
Settle down.
الشركة، ما هي الشركة للأسف الشديد لم تعطي فرصة للشخصيات الجديدة. والله الحسبة بالملي. يلا يوم ورا يوم إن شاء الله. 6، يلا إن شاء الله على خير.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
يلا من الشعب إن شاء الله على خير.
Mondstadt's water is crisp. And pure, while water from Lee.
المرة الجاية إن شاء الله بإذن الله تعالى، ويصير سلاحها إن شاء الله جاهز ومن أحسن ما يكون.
Has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for Ad Astra.
قاعد يتكلم مين؟ قصدك اللعبة؟ طيب، خلصنا المهمات اليومية. نروح يا جماعة الخير لشخصية الجنرال جورو، إن شاء الله نخلص مهمته على خير. The Kane General Special Operation، مهمة الجنرال الخاصة. عجيب عجيب يا نوفلت. اوكي. يا سيد القاضي، لا يا امين، الا سيد القاضي يا امين. إلا سيد القاضي. اسم مهمة جورو، الحدث حق جورو: العمليات الخاصة للجنرال الكلبي. خلينا نشوف إيش هي عمليتك الخاصة يا سيد جورو. إيه، طيب يا أمين، لننطلق إلى إنازوما. غريبة، أنا خابر إنه عدو للرايدن، إيش جابوا عند إنازوما كذا؟ إلا سيد القاضي يا أمين، والله كنت حاسس إنها حتكون موجودة، والله كنت حاسس إني حلاقي
I
ميك، كنت
really can't
حاسس.
recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care. Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise?
لا 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 لا
Although your
لحظة،
tail
ليش
isn't
علينا؟
professionally
هذا
maintained,
أنا ما
the
قلت
fur
شيء.
doesn't look dry and
أنا ممكن
coarse.
يحبسني، بس
Maybe
أنت اللي
this
ممكن يحكم
says you
عليك
like to take
بالحكومة
care of it. I'm
بالحكم
also
القوي
guessing
ذا.
that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
How do you know? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general
لا
of
فكونا،
Watatsumi
أنا
Island.
بحطني
How
بحطني
could I do such a thing?
بسجن
Oh,
فونتين.
it's okay.
حصن اسمه
There's no
حصن
need to be
ميروبيت.
embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft
الله
tail
يعطيك
while
خيرها
sleeping
ويكفيك
is
شرها.
quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Ugh,
لا هو أقوى منه.
trapped. How do I get out of this? It's you! Oh, thank goodness.
فورينا
You
معاك،
saved me.
انسى الموضوع.
Oh,
فورينا مع نوفلت،
and how is my favorite
فورينا
little
مع
one doing?
نوفلت
I
ومات
didn't expect to
حب
meet you here.
أرليكينو.
We were just talking about tails. Goro has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله يسلمك، كنت بأهل الخير، منور. عادي يا ماما، الله يرضى عليك. لحظة يا جماعة بالله.
Hey, not you too.
Goro, now do you understand how appealing your tail is?
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected
دقيقة
a
لوش، دقيقة
very
جاي.
skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right, I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her. I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
عجيب.
You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine.
ما شاء الله عليك.
Okay, whatever you think's best. Let's avoid Yae Publishing House for now. Actually, there's something else I have to sort out while I'm on Narukami Island. It's a personal matter. Back when we were fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained some very important items. The odds were stacked against us that day, and the resistance was forced to retreat. I had to abandon the box, but I managed to quickly bury it first. I went back to collect it on this trip, but it turned out someone had already dug it up. So I asked around the area, and the locals said that apparently the Adventurers Guild had beaten me to it. That box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers. Thank you so much. Let's head right over. Time is of the essence.
نصرك الله يا أمين وقواك ربي. خلينا نشوف نحن قريب.
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult. Don't worry. The item you are looking for is safe and sound. However, I'm unable to return it to you at present. The reason being, it is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
That's strange. I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along with them. As such, we cannot ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time as we have caught the group of treasure hoarders in question. Then, we will see that all items are returned to their rightful owners.
ايش القوة ذي يا أمين عشان تخلي نوبل
I never expected that other people would be burying things in the same
وبعدين
place.
يتركك تروح.
Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it.
عجيب يا
Might
أمين
I ask how the
عجيب.
investigation is coming along?
This is where the difficulty arises.
حضرتك
To date, we have still
المبادئ.
not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders, so I'm afraid it still could take some time.
So there's no knowing when this will be resolved. Maybe I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you, and once you confirm everything is in order, you'll be able to return my box to me. It's very important to me, so the sooner I get it back, the better.
That is perfectly acceptable. However, many adventurers have investigated this case recently. They have searched far and wide, but their efforts have been fruitless. If the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
بالقوة سفاجأ صديقي لي.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to start.
جواك الله يا
We
أمين.
might be able to find some clues there. Well, actually, since it's come up, what's the Komore Tea House like? Well, obviously. Anyway, let's just go take a look.
Error.
يلا نروح. يا ذا المقهى، يا ذا بيت الشاي اللي دائما اللي قابل عنده يدخلك على سجن فونتين. جزاك الله
Are you
خير.
here to investigate the recent theft
هذه
as well?
آخرتها؟
We're grateful for the assistance.
هذه آخرتها؟
However, I'm afraid I don't have any more clues. It was Tarumaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late. They left enough clues for us to retrieve the box.
هذه
but
كل
we
الحوسة
lost
دي
the
آخرتها
trace of
عشان
the
بس
group of
تحبسني.
treasure hoarders who
يا ريتك
dared
بتواجه
to
نوفلت.
target our tea house. I've asked around many times, and there were no eyewitnesses at all. We're definitely dealing with
عوافي عارف.
experienced crooks here. Oh, Tarumaru, what are you doing out here? How strange. I don't know what's gotten into Tarumaru today.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding. How can I describe it? It's like listening to
شكراً.
a regional dialect.
الله
A lot of it
يطمن
goes over
بالك.
my head, but I can still get the general gist. Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. The treasure hoarders didn't see Tarumaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation. Since there were so many of them and they were armed,
بخير
Tarumaru
الله
didn't
يعطيكم
dare to
العافية.
bark loudly, so we just had to let them go.
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual
مشكور
lately.
يا أمين، الله
He's
يرضى عليك.
always looking outside.
ما في
And I
مشكلة يا
thought he just
رقية.
wanted someone to take him
خير
for a
الله يرضى
walk.
عليك وعلى المؤمنين والمؤمنات.
Yes, that
فضل
does
من
sound like
الله
quite a
يا أمين.
predicament.
شكرا جزيلا لكم، وانتم كمان طيبين، الله يسعدكم.
Okay, I think I understand now. Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenshikaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders. He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5. Thank you, Tarumaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the
جزاك
crime
الله
but
خير يا
not being
رقية،
able to
فضل من
communicate
الله.
them. Don't you worry. We'll
يستاهل
take
كل
care of
خير يا
everything
أمين.
from here. We will definitely get your
حبكم
belongings
الله
back.
الذي
Let's go there in
أحببتمونا
person.
فيه.
We might not have any troops with us, but between the two of us, we should be able to deal with a handful of petty thieves.
يا جماعة شوية بجيكم، دقيقة بسم الله.
What kind of tea is this? Is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
What a pleasant surprise. Been here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
Pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
طيب اللهم صل على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. دقيقة بالله يا بشوات.
What kind of tea is this?
صل على النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم.
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise.
الله يرضى عليك شوية صار موجود بس قاعد يقول لك انشغل.
What kind of tea is this?
طيب عمي. قصر جاي انه تحت. طب نروح تحت. إلا والله، إلا والله تحت.
I think we're getting close.
رجل
There's danger in the air.
الحرامية دول.
Something doesn't smell right. Be careful.
Stabilize. You're open.
Off to the freeze!
This is bizarre. How would anyone think to look here?
Boss, didn't you say that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. Think how many days we've been here. No one else has come looking for us, have they? Can't believe we got caught. Just when the whole thing had nearly blown over. Hey, kid. Who the heck are you guys anyway?
We shouldn't waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the Resistance, but none of our troops would ever think about laying a hand on the innocent civilians under their rule. You have things so much better here, and this is how you choose to live your life? It's pure selfishness. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once their identities are confirmed, they'll get the punishment they deserve.
Please, show a little mercy. We'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years. If you're willing to turn a blind eye on this, anything's up for negotiation.
That's enough! Tie them up and take them away. Oh, come to think of it, this is not a military camp, so there's no need for me to be so heavy-handed. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
ما في أحدث الآن. الله يحييكي ويبارك فيكي. نورتينا يا رب. جزاك الله خير، الله يبارك فيك يا رب.
I am pleased to confirm that these are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly, especially with no new leads to explore. In accordance with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here, please take it.
أنا في الرياض.
Thank goodness. Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here.
يا جماعة.
They belong on Watatsumi Island. So, let's head there now and open it.
الله يبارك فيكي ويبارك في الجميع. شرفتينا، الله يرضى عليك. حياك يا الله، الله يبارك فيك ويبارك في الجميع. ما شاء الله تبارك الله، الله يبارك فيك ويبارك فيهم.
Some personal items that once belonged to the troops under my command. Water bottles, towels, knee guards. Just everyday items, but each one bears the handwritten name of its former owner. These were the only things those soldiers had for their families to remember them by. We all knew going into that battle that the odds of survival were slim. Many of the soldiers came to me and said they wanted to leave something behind as a keepsake for their loved ones. You see, their swords and polearms broke in battle. Their damaged armor wouldn't have been easy to carry. And many of them couldn't write very well, so they couldn't even leave a letter. In the end, all they could leave to their families were these ordinary items. Artifacts of their
ولأنه أغلب
daily
الخدمات
lives.
فيها فعشان كذا أغلب الخدمات فيها مستشفيات
My
جامعات
soldiers
يعني
trusted
أشياء
me, but I failed to lead them to victory that
أشياء
day.
يحتاجوها الناس.
Then they trusted
ما
me with
عليك
these.
من ناحية السواقة أنا معك.
Instead of
هي
honoring
الأسوأ
their
من ناحية
last wishes
السواقة
right away,
فعليا يعني.
I had to hastily bury them in the
بين كل
sand.
مدن المملكة.
Every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time I'm faced with the same situation, I have to be stronger. Yeah,
الله يعيننا
but right
ويعينكم يا
now,
رب ويعين المسلمين
let me
والمسلمات.
just mourn them for a little while longer.
شوية جاي شوية إن شاء الله جاي.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
طيب اللهم صل على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. ما أظن إنها حتكون بسيطة كذا، ظننت إن لها فروع. طيب سيادة الجنرال، طيب وأكثر من مسار مع. طيب ميكروفون.
There was definitely something strange about the way she... Sorry that you had to see that. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace...
طيب يا عمي جورو.
Really? That would be great, to be honest. This is something that's always worried. So, I have to overcome it. For their sake. As soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yae Miko again. First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin? Good plan. Start by studying some theory, address the fear at its root, and then I'll have nothing to be afraid of. But where would I go to learn about this? I wouldn't know anyone on Narukami Island. Oh, let's go back to Watatsumi Island and ask around there.
الله، على طول عنده تاتسومي على طول.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
يا وجه الله الكريم. بسيطة 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 إن شاء الله.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Let's...
Whew. I feel more at ease on Watatsumi Island. I had an idea on the way here. Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. so I thought we could go ask them for advice. But I can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story, that I'm asking for a friend.
I see. So, you're saying that your friend, sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who has an intense personality?
Yes. So I'm here on my friend's behalf to ask you for advice on a coping strategy.
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions. Well, you see, General Goro, General Goro's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Goro's friend treats them all equally. Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire very much. But the other side of the coin is that it makes General Goro's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. Now, if something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. So that's how it's done.
Well, it's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this case is a different question. Going through the motions is a skill that everyone has to get the hang of as they get older. I'm guessing General Goro's friend is on the younger side.
Well, on my friend's behalf, thank you for your advice.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the area. Why don't you ask her for advice, too? She's supposed to be good with interpersonal stuff. It can't hurt to get another perspective.
Makes sense. All right, let's see what Miwa has to say. Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people. Hopefully, she'll have some good ideas.
General Goro, and the captain of Swordfish too. What are you doing here?
We wanted to ask you about something.
I see. So General Goro's friend wants to overcome his weakness, right?
That's right. Do you have any advice?
Let me think. My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking. Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was able to tease General Goro's friend, and not the other way around? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle right from the start. If General Goro's friend wants to go head-on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his mind.
You make so much sense. So what you're saying is, my friend just needs to keep his cool, and she won't have the chance to take advantage of him.
أهلا وسهلا يا كوكومي.
Many things look
كوكومي
complicated on the
عاد
surface,
سبحان
but
الله.
often all it comes down to
اسم
is who
اسم
loses
حسابك
their
هو
cool
اسم
first.
نفس اسم حاكمة الجزيرة هذه.
Wonderful. You have my
سبحان
gratitude.
الله.
I'm sure with your approach, that friend of mine will be able to overcome his weakness.
Then I wish General Goro's friend a great victory.
Well, I'm slowly starting to gain confidence. Oh, I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her general operational directives recently. Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there too. Let's go take a look, just to be thorough. Her Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them. Let's see. Deployment and mobilization. Aha! Got it! How to avoid awkward social situations. Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful.
ما شاء الله
What I take
تبارك
from this
الله
is
عارف
it's not
اللعبة.
enough just to learn
حياك
some
الله يا
general
كوكومي.
countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae
نورتي
Miko's
أرضك
individual weaknesses
وديارك
to achieve ultimate
في
victory.
جزيرة وتتسومي.
How do we figure her out?
يا والله.
Yae Publishing House. Makes sense. Since she goes there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
الله نرجع ينزوم يلا.
Ah, greetings. Here to buy some books? We just got a new batch of light novels in. Oh, these ones are all the rage at the moment. I must say that Lady Guji has a keen eye for a good book. Almost everyone she picks is a bestseller. Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress Lady Guji with your writing, you're just one small step away from becoming the next big author. Yes. Well, first we screen all manuscripts, filter out the bad ones, and write synopses for the rest. Then we send those to Lady Guji for final approval.
So, you have close dealings with Guji Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. Whenever she visits the Yae Publishing House, she never stays for long. So, actually, we don't know a whole lot about her. Still, she seems very invested in Yae Publishing House. And on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us. Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. The return was barely covering costs, and for a while, it was on the verge of being axed. But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of their favorite magazine being discontinued. They kept writing in, begging
لا
us
ما
to
هي
keep it
جديدة.
going. So
المهمة
in the end,
قديمة يا لف.
Lady Guji stepped in and drew up a new
المهمة
marketing plan.
المهمة قديمة.
Next thing you
مهمة
know,
جانبية
sales are
شخصياتهم
through the
4
roof.
نجوم. الهانج
That's
اوت.
life. Wait,
بس
isn't that...
قاعد اسويها قاعد اسوي مهمة
Nothing.
الشخصيات
It
هذه.
just
البارح كانت
reminded me of
بيدو،
something
قبلها
unrelated.
لينيت، قبلها نبوك، وكمان
I didn't
نويل.
realize Yae Miko personally
بس
handled the
اليوم
marketing for
انا
Yae
ماخذ
Publishing
مهمة
House.
جورو. ما هي
I have no
فعالية
proof
ولا
of her
ولا مهمة جديدة ابدا.
unparalleled skill in reading people's minds. Anyway, thank you very much. Is there anything more you can tell me about Guji Yae?
No, that's all. Look, I'm not sure what your plan is here, but I caution you against trying to second-guess Lady Guji. Just my opinion, but she's the most mysterious person I've ever met.
You think she's mysterious too? I guess we can forget about getting any insights this way then. Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look. Perhaps we can get some inspiration from them.
Sure. If you're interested, I recommend this book. I've been to other worlds, but I've never tasted defeat. The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents. It's all thanks to their wealth of experience and cunning strategies.
Cunning strategies. In that sense, it sounds similar to Her Excellency's Sangonomiya.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who
فقط العكس
relinquishes
اني ما قد
nothing
سويت المهام الجانبية
also
للشخصيات الأربع اليوم.
gains nothing.
لا
If you want to win when you're at a
ما في مهام
disadvantage,
حاليا. هي
a
في
little
فعالية.
sacrifice is probably going to be
في
necessary.
فعالية. اللهم صل على
Thank you
محمد.
for the valuable advice. Well, one more string to
فعالية
our
بس هي موجودة
strategic
حاليا.
bow. Although I didn't
وعندك
learn
المهمة
much about
حقت
my enemy, I've still
ريرير.
learned a lot from everyone. It's time to
والأيكونيك
put these
ويست.
theories to the test. Let's go to Yae Miko's lair, the Grand Narukami Shrine.
هي بس مهمة المهمة حقت ريرير الفعالية هنا. هذه الفعالية وهذه المهمة حقت، لا فين ريرير راحت؟ راحت لا هذه مهمة ريرير، بس هي هذه اللي موجودة حاليا. طيب نحن خلينا نروح.
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine. It's the first time I've been to this place.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. Would you like to draw a fortune slip? The Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips have always been very accurate.
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination techniques to find out their fortune before a battle. I'm not in the habit of it, but
لسه مقاطع اللعبة
since the
يمكن من
opportunities
سنة،
come up,
أخباري قديمة
I'd
شوية.
like to give it a try.
ما في مشكلة.
Let's draw all together.
حياك الله، شرفت القناة ونورت. لين أخلص مهمة جورو ممكن أسكر أفتح بث ثاني، أو ممكن إني أطفي وأروح أنام. أنا بس ودي أخلص المسارات كلها، وبعدين إن شاء الله بشوف إذا بقدر أكمل مهمة ثانية، شخصية ثانية، ولا أطفي وأروح أنام.
Are you saying that Yae Miko fears us and tried to sabotage our plans by making sure we drew a great misfortune? Who knew she'd stoop so low? Well, I will not be intimidated.
بليايميكم مرة ثانية، إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون.
Any second
جميع يا رب
now, we'll
العالمين.
be face to face with her. Don't worry, all our hard work is definitely going to pay off. She can forget about teasing me this time.
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
طب مواصفات شيء.
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard. We're here to...
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason. Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate.
قاعدة في بيتها.
A lifetime together. If you're interested, I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Together for a lifetime? Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she says. Otherwise, we may be fooled by her cunning words.
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first place. You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine him holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images. I'll have to resort to the method Miwa taught us.
By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, But with your tail swishing behind you, it tells everything.
What?
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
There's only one method left. A cunning strategy that no one saw coming. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my opponent. But I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me. Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me, you daydream about someone else grooming your tail for you.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you. Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you. But I'm afraid I don't have a tail at all.
No! Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to conserve resources for the next confrontation. We're out of here! When I get back, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before. I won't lose to her again!
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
What? Another bad
اي والله
one?
توحد. هزمتك يا ميكو. هزمتك يا جورو.
Wherever in this world I roam, I
هزمتك.
carry memories
اي والله
of
شو
my
تضحك.
home.
شو تضحك.
This blade,
ايثر متفشل وجورو
it is the last
بالنهار.
link I...
يا جورو الله يهديك. يعني في مسار رحنا. هنا. طيب نشوف المسار اللي بعده.
path to the land of my birth.
نرجع نرجع لإينازوما. جورو يا جورو، ما هذا يا جورو؟
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like. I've never been good at I could probably deal with her in battle. You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine. Really? Well, it's a relief to hear that. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yae Publishing House. They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them. I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give it up just like that. Yae Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yae Publishing House.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
منزل الشاي هيا بنا. مرة منزل الشاي، مرة دار ميكو للنشر، والحين
This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yae Publishing House later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them. Great. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective. Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good-looking and had a lovely voice. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter, and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's your take? Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but if you say so, I think it makes sense. I'll reply like this then. What? Really? But that's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are fleeting. When they arise, you have to capitalize on them right away. I imagine it's the same in love. My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The proper policy is to resolve it without delay. The most important thing in military regulations... Okay, so let's reply along those lines. Let me think. How about this? It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways to do this that don't involve lending them money. Right now, the most important thing for you to do is demand your money back. Being kind does not mean allowing your neighbor to walk all over you. Okay, and we are done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Narukami Island, and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance. So, this is from one of my troops? Most likely, but I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yae Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process. So I can't be sure who exactly this is. Anyway, let's keep reading. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt Decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the cherry blossoms falling on Narukami Island. I now don't know whether to stay here or return home. The Resistance has treated me well, and I've long been disillusioned by the shogunate, but my hometown tugs constantly at my heartstrings. How should I reply to him? Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. But if making them stay causes them pain, how are my actions any different from the Vision Hunt Decree? I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island has changed. You should go back and visit. That should do it. I'll be okay. Come on, let's finish the rest of the letters. Thanks to you, writing the responses went very smoothly this time. Let's go and deliver them to the Yae Publishing House, shall we?
ما شاء الله على القمر، محلاه ومحلى الجو. الله يا الله لك الحمد ولك الشكر. السلام حبيبي. دار النشر.
Ah, great. That's all the replies for this round accounted for. Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Goro.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can. Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi Island with me? I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay.
هذه ما شاء الله تبارك
I
الله.
don't want them to leave without
ما
saying
شاء الله تبارك الله.
goodbye.
عموما الاجواء حلوه الايام
told
دي.
me that the bonds
الحمد
between
لله يا رب.
people whose paths have
الله
crossed
يديمها
can
اجواء
never be
حلوه.
broken, even after they part
ترتاح
ways.
النفوس
Maybe I'm
وتكون
scared you
هاديه.
might. Great. Then let's head off
يوفقنا
whenever you're
ويوفق
ready.
المسلمين والمسلمات لما يحب ويرضى. برضو نرجع لمصرع. ما رحنا ما رجعنا وتتسومي. طيب ابشر يا جو، ابشر.
Follow the wind.
يا رب. عزيزي المزارع، حان وقت الحصاد. أنا آسف. يا ابني اسك، وابغى اخذ الجزر.
General Goro, and Captain of Swordfish too.
ليش؟ انت قصدك الفلاح. اوكي. اي شروط واحكام؟
General, Captain, are you here to inspect the camp?
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has some downtime.
Certainly, General Goro. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know. But we haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories.
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest. Besides, everyone's vacations come at different times, and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh?
يا وجه الله الكريم.
I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity. That's all.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
We're your troops, General Goro. You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice.
Long live the resistance! Yes, that's the way it should be. Long live the resistance!
من فين طلعوا النبذية
I
هذه؟
won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard.
إيه هذا المبلغ
Regarding
حقي
everything
اللي أنا
else,
علي أدفع بس
I'm sure
ليش
it'll all be
2
fine.
ريال رسوم معالجة شهرية؟
Ah, General Goro, you're here. I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp. Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs.
الله يعزك يا الشريعة.
Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'll be the best of friends again.
General Goro,
General Goro.
I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree, and so much disappointment in Narukami Island for supporting it. But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate after—
Miss Hina? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
General Goro,
Come on. Don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and visit Watatsumi Island. There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General. I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Goro.
Take care. That was okay. Or should I say, it was for the best. This is how it should be. It should leave you with a smile on your face. Just like this.
طيب تمام كيف. طيب فائز مهمة جانبية استعرف شخصيات غير الثانوية تكون قصص كثيرة عميقة. أنا فاهم يا لف بس المشكلة ما هي مترجمة. هذه مشكلتها.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yae publishing house later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them. Ah, you want to scout ahead? Yeah, that works. This way, if Yae Miko's lying in wait for me there, I can avoid her. But stay sharp, okay? She is a force to be reckoned with. You must be sure to tread carefully.
نقول إن شاء الله.
If you spot her,
إن شاء الله
get yourselves
يا
back here right away. We'll run for our lives. I mean, we'll make a strategic retreat. Anyway, I'm counting on you.
نقول إن شاء الله.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
All right, everyone, settle down. We are gathered here today, united by a common purpose. Well, of course, it's to tell the whole world about how wonderful Miss Hina is! An excellent answer! How gentle she is, how understanding she is, how delightfully mischievous she can be, on occasion. We can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has brought to our lives. But my friends, there are so many people out there in this world who still need Miss Hina's salvation. We can help by spreading the good news about Miss Hina to every soul in the world.
My friend, do you have a moment to talk about Miss Hina? Someone needs our help!
Shh! Calm your voice down. We don't want to scare him off. Hello, my friend. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts to you and tell you about the existence of a perfect being. She is gentle, kind, understanding. She is the brightest star in our sky. Here, have this pamphlet.
So, what do you think?
دقيقة بالله. ها مين ذا؟ يشغلون بمس هينا. مين ذا؟ كان فاميليار.
Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I forgot to give you all the details. Have you ever come across a magazine called That's Life, published by the Yae Publishing House? It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst other things, an advice column. We were among the first readers to send in letters seeking advice, and we've received kind and gentle replies to each one. Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure and feel convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
Oh, there's no mistaking it. Just from her letters, I can feel that she respects me, trusts me. She has a natural ability to connect with people. She's so considerate. She can always sense our true emotions from our letters and never fails to deliver the advice and the encouragement we need. Except when it comes to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert there. But even then, that just makes her all the more endearing to us.
Recently, the column went through a low period where it just wasn't popular at all. In fact, they almost axed it. Fortunately, Yae Publishing House made the decision to publicize her image, and then the column—
That's right! Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She is the one we all admire and adore so greatly. And so, when we heard that Yae Publishing House would be revealing the official likeness of Miss Hina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation, to gather together and to witness this grand moment in history! Please, gaze upon the radiant beauty of Miss Hina. See how truly lovely she is.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Time to go.
Oh, hey, there you are. Whew, that's good. I just finished writing my... Why? I guess it's because I can help people this way. Also, the editor said to me, this is something that only you are capable of. They made quite a solemn request when they first approached me, so I felt like I couldn't refuse it. But once I'd settled into it, I found myself really enjoying it. Before I knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and sometimes they'd respond again just to thank me. It made me so happy whenever they'd compliment me. Every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with Yae Publishing House. But then, whenever I think about how my replies can help so many people, I feel a sense of responsibility. By this point, I'm so used to it that I'd probably find it hard to adjust if I ever gave it up. Well,
اي
I don't
هو
quite
بيقصد
know what's
جورو
going on, but I'd like to get these
بالفستان.
letters delivered
بس انه
quickly.
جورو حيكون
Well,
شكله لطيف لو
you know
صار انثى.
who isn't around.
هم بيقصدوا
I'm really
جورو.
looking forward to the readers'
احد
reactions when
الاسباب
they
انه
receive
جورو
my
ما يحب
letters.
ياي ميكو
In the
انها تحب
army,
انها تبغى
people are
تشوفه لابس
always a little
فستان.
reserved when talking to
عشان
me.
كذا هو ما
Because
يبغى
in
يقابل
general,
ميكو منحرج
most
منها.
obstacles are removed when you're communicating via letters.
فعشان كذا غالب عشان كذا يعني نادرا تشوفه جورو يجي ينازوما يخاف انه اذا جاء ينازوما يقابل ميكو بالصدفه. هو منحاش منها حرفيا.
Yae Publishing House isn't far from here if I remember correctly.
الله المستعان.
Let's just head there together. Besides, this way,
الله المستعان يا جورو.
you know who does show up? We can look out
يا
for each
ريت
other.
يا ريت لو اخته يا ريت كان ارحب. هو مسكين بس بيعرف. هو بس مسكين يعرف يبلع العافية. الله المستعان. الله المستعان يا جورو. عيال الذين هذول هم الأشرار اللي ورونا الصورة.
Strange. It seems unusually lively here today. I don't come here often. Is it like this most of the time? Hey, there seems to be some commotion over there. Let's check it out.
Allow me to reiterate, my friends. We in the Miss Hina fan club must abide by the club rules. Firstly, we mustn't try and probe into Miss Hina's true identity. We of all people cannot cause her any trouble. Secondly, fans of Miss Hina are not to make any controversial statements when representing the fan club. We must exercise self-discipline and present a good image in front of other people. Thirdly, while our mission is to promote Miss Hina in every way possible, if someone we're talking to says they're not interested, we are to respect that and not go forcing it down their throats. And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has brought us together, but we are also here to change ourselves for the better, for her sake.
يا ريت لو انها اخته او ولا امه يا ريت. هو الايفنت كان جورو هو المقصود بالايفنت هذاك. بس ما بدي يفكروا فيه هذول يعني عشان شكله لطيف كذا. استغفر الله العظيم.
I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go.
هي حتى ايثر متفشل يقول له الحقيقة.
Something's up, isn't it? I can tell. You're avoiding my gaze. Did something happen? It's not her, is it?
Did something happen?
Excuse me, friend. Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina.
هم هنا في التعليقات بيقولوا له انت شكلك يشبه الآنسة هينا. وايثر يعني شوف الخيارات ايثر بيقولوا في الخيار الاول انت تتخيل هذه الاشياء. ايثر يبغى يصرف الموضوع يبغى يغير الموضوع بس مسكين ما هو قادر.
I see. Well,
وهذا العله قاعد يضغط. هذا واللي حوله قاعدين يضغطوا على جورو يضغطوا عليه يلمح بيتكلموا وجورو ها. جورو مو عارف انه هو المقصود. ما بدري اي بلوه طاح فيها. استغفر الله العظيم.
You can tell her anything that is bothering you, and she will patiently advise you on how to deal with it.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around. She must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
هو حين من حلم شكله الناعم والحين يزيدون طين بالضبط بالضبط
But he's the spitting image of
بالضبط.
Miss Hina.
وإيثر مسكين يعني هو رهيب إيثر يحاول يرقب. يا جماعة لا.
Have you
يا جماعة لا.
forgotten? We may not pry into Miss Hina's identity.
At least let's take a photo with him.
Friend, may we take a photo with you? We borrowed a camera specifically to witness the official unveiling of Miss Hina's image today.
Sure, that's fine. Why do they want to take a picture with me? All right, sure. That should do it. Right, I should really be heading to the...
Make way, everyone! Make way!
ما بيجي إنازوما ما
The Miss
بيجي.
Hina billboard is here.
هو قاعد في جزيرة واتسومي. وإذا بيجي إنازوما بحاول يكون في أحد معاه يعني بيقول له روح نشوف الطريق لقيت ميكو قول لي ما لقيتها بيجي عادي. ليش تناظر؟ أبغى أشوف الصورة هات لي إياها يوسف. لا لا يا الله ما تقدر.
Why?
What's
the problem?
I heard Miko about to come back.
Really? Then we can't stay.
يا جورو ما نبغاك تشوف مونا نكرهك ولا شيء بس والله لمصلحتك بس.
It'll have to wait until next time. So please join me again the next time I'm delivering letters.
شوف بالله شوف بالله والله كيف شوف بالله that's ما ينفع يا عمي جورو ما ينفع عمي جورو والله ما ينفع والله ما مرة ما ينفع الله المستعان يا شيخ. ايش المسار اللي يفشل هذا؟ اجل المسار الثاني حنوريه الصورة انا متأكد. المسار الثاني حنوريه الصورة خليه يشوفها بنفسه. والله العظيم أول مرة رجعنا ما في فائدة المرة الثانية لا حيشوفها.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا يا صخر القدس.
The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing
الله
House is to
ينصركم
buy some
ويفتح
books for
عليكم
Her
ويوفقك
Excellency.
ويعوضكم خير
Since
وينتقم من
Watatsumi Island
الصهاينة
signed a
ومن
peace
ولا.
treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her. I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine. You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to think about how to avoid your shortcomings. As long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine. Really? Well, it's a relief to hear that. In that case, I still have some business to take care of with the Yae Publishing House. They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them. I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give it up just like that. Yae Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to Yae Publishing House. Huh. This place looks nice and quiet.
Yep.
Why don't we write the replies here? The sooner I get them finished and handed back to the publisher, the sooner we can go do something else. I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yae publishing house later. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how to best answer them. Great. Let's write the replies together. I'm actually interested to hear your perspective. Let me see here. Let's start with this one. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good-looking and had a lovely voice. When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter, and my heart started beating faster and faster. See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much expertise. What's your take? I think so too. Many soldiers have developed similar symptoms in the past when we march in the rain. It's easy to catch a cold in wet weather. I've taken care of ill soldiers personally in the past, so I know this problem well. I'll reply, the temperature has dropped recently, and it's likely you've caught a cold. Taking medicine will be an important part of your recovery, but don't overlook the importance of keeping warm and getting plenty of rest too. I think that should do it. Come on, my neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my questions. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please help me. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict arises between generals in the army. The proper policy is to resolve it without delay. The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Do you think that makes sense? That makes sense too. Giving the neighbor an ultimatum would likely harm the relationship between them. But the letter also makes it clear that no matter how many hints the writer gives him, the neighbor won't return the money. In that case, how about we reply like this? Why not ask to borrow some money from your neighbor? I don't know. But it's worth a try. The most important thing is to muster the courage to resist and not give the other person the impression that you're someone they can take advantage of. And we're done with that letter. The next one seems longer. Let me see. Hello, I was born on Narukami Island and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance. So, this is from one of my troops? Most likely. But I'm not sure who. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yae Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all names in the process. So I can't be sure who exactly this is.
Great. That's all the replies for this round accounted for. Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Goro.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to help, so it's only right that I do the best I can. Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi Island with me? I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to...
كمان فعلا استيعابه بطيء. الحين يعرف كل شيء.
General Goro. And Captain of Swordfish, too. General, Captain, are you here to inspect the camp?
Not this time. I just thought I'd come by to catch up while everyone has some downtime.
Certainly, General Goro. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know. But we haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interesting stories.
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other duties. Do you still have much contact with each other?
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet up. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest. And besides, everyone's vacations come at different times, and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh? I know. It's okay. It just seems a pity, that's all.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that I've always felt about this.
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter what we might go through in the meantime, all of us will be straight back here if Watatsumi Island is ever in danger. Even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust that we've got each other's backs. And that's one thing that's never gonna change.
We're your troops, General Goro. You trained us, you took us into battle, and led the way as we charged against the enemy. Even if we seldom keep in contact now, we are still brothers in arms. If you say the word, we will all pick up our weapons again at a moment's notice.
الشنب كأنه شنب أوروبي بس الوجه كأنه دايسكي من جريندايزر. كأنه دايسكي من جريندايزر.
That's the way it should be. Long live the resistance. I won't disturb you any further. You guys keep training hard. Regarding everything else, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
General Goro, you're here. I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time, but never saw you return. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's not waiting there in vain.
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now. Come with me. Let's head to the camp. Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
Give you the lowdown of the down low.
وهيرو كان هو ذا حاسس انه
General Goro,
حاسس انه هو ذا. طيب اللهم صل على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision Hunt decree, and so much disappointment in Narukami Island for supporting it. But after the war ended, I wanted to go back and visit, but I still couldn't make up my mind. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk to you about it. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
يلا تسلم.
Miss Hina? Who's that?
It's a long story.
Forget it. Never mind her. I approve your application to leave the Resistance.
طيب اللهم صل على النبي.
Come on, don't look so down. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. If you ever have the time, you should come back and
طيب
visit Watatsumi
صلى الله على
Island.
محمد.
There's no need to limit yourself to a specific place. Just do what you want to do. No matter where we are, we will always be comrades.
Yes, General. I'll take my leave then. Take care of yourself, General Goro.
Take care. That was okay.
لا ليش المسار هذا؟ ما نبغى المسار هذا، نحن نبغى المسار يا الله يلا يا جورو نبغى طيب وباقي مسار واحد، هذا نبغى نوصل له. طيب نرجع لإينازوما. والله قلنا إينازوما، ايش ودانا سوميرو؟ شكلي واضحة، حركت الجير جاثة. يا جورو
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be
الحمد لله.
Really? That would be great. I see. So if you pretend to be someone like her, I can keep practicing on you. If I can get the better of you, then I'll be able to hold my own when similar situations come up in the future. Good plan. Let's see. Where should we start? Now that you mention it, I remember having a similar experience back on Watatsumi Island. I was with my subordinates at the time. We ran into a merchant, I got caught up talking to them, and I don't quite know what happened, but I ended up buying a lot of things from them. I think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby. Why don't we go there? I heard all the Outlander merchants are based there, so it might help to create the right atmosphere.
إيه أجل نحن في المسار الصحيح بإذن الله تعالى.
So this is Rito. Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. I don't see any Tenryou Commission soldiers roaming the streets. What a nice place. Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a shrewd and savvy businesswoman. Hi! Hi. So, a lot of the soldiers have been complaining about a shortage of blankets recently. So, 10 blankets, please? Okay, I'll settle the check right away. The price seems pretty cheap to me, in which case, no need to haggle, right? I think that's still not too bad. Is that supposed to be really expensive? I'm sorry. In the past, Her Excellency has always handled procurement of military supplies. I don't know the specific prices of these items, so I never really know how to respond. This won't get us anywhere. I have to haggle to give you the chance to use your wily tricks on me. What do we do now? Something I'm more interested in? Maybe, cake?
كانت مهمة كل أجزاء ما راح يعرف إنهم يقصدونه بنسينا. لا أظن أنت حيعرف.
That's so expensive.
لكن لو ما عرف هذه والله مصيبة. لو ما عرف والله مصيبة.
A cake that costs 100,000
أكثر من
more
كذا
per
شو نسوي
slice
لك يا
must be
جورو؟
so much
والله
better than
نخاف
a
ولا
regular
نرجع لك
cake.
يمين يسار.
Let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough.
افهم الله يرضى عليك افهم. في كارثة تصير حولك. في كوارث قاعد تصير حولك. في كوارث.
So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more per slice? What a shame. I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside our area of expertise. What kind of person do we both see regularly enough to impersonate convincingly? Fatui? Then it looks like a trip into the wild is in order. Let's go give it a try.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Fingers crossed he comes traveling with me.
I should really make a decision. For her sake.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. A nice and blessing now 10% off.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely
أنك
enough to
يا
convince
جورو.
anyone to become a...
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I always end up against those big, stocky guys who are much taller than me. I'm sure I must train just as hard as they do every day, but somehow I still don't have the muscles to show for it. Maybe I'll start to see the results in a few more years. Right? I mean, at the very least, I need to look more muscular than my subordinates. I know that people's trust in me has nothing to do with my size, but if I were taller and bulkier, they'd be able to identify me from behind more easily when charging into battle. That way, our forces wouldn't scatter so easily. As long as I was on the field, they'd be able to follow me. But enough of that. Let's get back to it. Who are you going to roleplay as this time?
لا يا خطوة.
What? I smell danger!
جورو.
Really?
ما ظنيت انه حصير.
For a moment there, I could have
ما
sworn the
ما
actual
اتوقع
Fatui
انه
were right
الاكل
here.
من النوع اللي
No, wait.
يعني
Behind
بينفخ
you.
العضلات.
It wasn't my imagination. They really are here. Prepare to engage.
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, the merrier.
I can still fight.
يا ساتر يا مجرمين.
Into
the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. This is order.
Silence!
A burst of flavor.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Be sanctified.
تناظر الجوال والله على انه يعني محادثه او شيء. خذ 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 خذ.
Looks like I went too far. This is true.
جورو لازم اعالجك يا جورو. انتقمنا لجورو. انتقمنا له. مرة تتكلم، مرة تقاتل، مرة لخمتني يا رجل.
It seems in poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. Do we have any other options? Huh. What do you mean? Isn't this moving a little too fast? Her Excellency advocates slow and steady progress in all things, and cautions against trying to advance too quickly. To clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't know if the time is right. I guess you're right. Thanks for your encouragement. It's not like me to shy away from a challenge like this. Let's do it! Time for a make-or-break training exercise!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are the...
And we're back. Don't worry, my head's in the game this time. I am a high-ranking military officer of Watatsumi Island and the General of the Resistance. Whatever tricks you've got up your sleeve, you're not going to get to me. So bring it on! This feels like... Yes, it definitely feels like...
الله لا يشغلنا الا بطاعته.
No, not even slightly. It's not that you do a bad impression of her. More like, I finally realized it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of is her
والله أرجو.
It just makes me feel like all my secrets have
بلاها
nowhere to
ينزون.
hide. Like she can just peer in
خليكي
and
في جزيرة
see them.
وتاتسومي أو تعال لينزوما مع
different with you.
مرافق.
I
خلي المرافق
trust you,
يشوف
so
ميكو
I
موجودة
don't
ولا
feel
لا.
I need to hide my secrets in the first place. Even when you're imitating the way she speaks, I don't feel afraid. Because we fought side by side in the past, and I know I don't have to have my guard up around you. But it also means that this training won't work. I just have to accept that this is a weakness of mine, as much as it pains me to do so. The thought of having to live with this weakness forever is frustrating. Are you serious? I'd love that. I haven't eaten anything sweet in a long time. Off we go. Let's go buy some cake. All right. The next step is to find somewhere nice and quiet.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over?
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over again?
This is so good. It's certainly a rarity in the camp. It's seen as a luxury item in the ranks of the Resistance. We have special meals on occasion, but even then it usually means meat and wine, not dessert. So, thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narukami Island's pastries is that they're such exquisite things, you can't just chow down on them. But, as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint. Wow, don't mind if I do. That's so sweet.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Az.
I do
اوه
apologize.
الله
As
يعطيك
I've
العافيه،
explained
مشكورك
before,
ذكرتني.
it's a constant battle for Mr. Arataki with his mental
اسم
instabilities.
المهمة أعمال
I know it's
العصابة
caused no end of
الدائمة.
problems for
عفوا
you,
أعمال
and
العصابة
I can
اليومية.
assure you that he regularly feels very
وهالمرة الآنسة
remorseful
كوكي
about
شنو
that too.
شرفتنا.
Exactly. Yes, and that's why he has such a big heart for other people struggling with similar issues. The Arataki support group was actually founded precisely to try and bring something positive out of that.
اللهم صل على محمد.
Yes, all of them are good, honest people underneath. It's just a shame that they still haven't found a cure after all this time. Oh, but no, not me. I'm not a sufferer. Just the person I need. Mr. Uesugi, my friend here can confirm everything I've told you about Mr. Arataki. To put it simply, he experiences strong emotion more acutely than most, and deep down inside, all the members of the Arataki support group are some of the most down-to-earth, kind-hearted people you could ever meet.
لويف حسبي الله عليك يا
Huh. Even the Traveler is here to vouch for the Arataki gang. So you're saying we've had them wrong all this time? You make a good point. You know, I heard Yoriki Owada saying how the Arataki gang's deputy has studied abroad and is well-versed in the law. I was wondering why someone with that much talent would choose to stay with the Arataki gang. Here's the thing, though. We have solid evidence that those three were illegally posting flyers everywhere, and we've received a lot of complaints from members of the local community. I appreciate what you're saying and everything. I'm just not sure I can let them off so easily.
Please accept my sincere apologies once again for all of that.
والله
Mamoru and
ما
the
ماني
others
عارف أنا
probably
صراحة ماني
believed
عارف
that they would
صراحة
be
يا
able
لب.
to reach more people
إذا
in need this way.
كانت كوكي بتحارب
Unfortunately, they
عصابة
were so
إذا هي
eager to
بتحارب
help that they
عصابة
ended
أو
up
إنها
causing
هي
more
شغالة مع
problems than they
عصابة.
solved. The
بس إنها
Arataki
يعني
support group assumes
مخفية
full
هويتها.
responsibility. We
يعني
will work
نحن
quickly to
اللاعبين
restore
نعرف
the
إنها
clean and
يعني
tidy
تسوي أعمال
living
غير قانونية.
environment that the community
بس
quite
هي مخبية
rightly
هذا الشيء.
expects.
ممكن كذا وممكن لا
But
هي
with only
كافة.
myself available, I'm afraid that it
نشوف
could take
الحين
a very long time to remove all the
بالمهمة.
flyers. Having their help would have made things much quicker. I'm just a little concerned that if progress is too slow, the complaints will only keep coming, which ultimately only makes more work for you and your colleagues.
All right, fine. I'll go fetch them. But don't think I'm gonna make a habit of this.
Finally! We're saved.
Hey! I knew Shinobu wouldn't abandon us.
What up? The Arataki gang is back in town.
Sorry, they're getting a little overexcited at the prospect of being able to serve the community.
All right, guys. Make sure you get every last one of those flyers back, okay? And don't forget to apologize to the residents and ask for forgiveness.
I assure you, there won't be any problems. Will there, guys?
Yes? No problems.
We'll be sure to get the job done.
كيف معنا شيء اسمه بس اتوقع ايته او شيء من ذا قدروا معه.
I really hope
لا
letting
ذاك
them go was the
كان
right
اسمه
decision.
ايتو.
They
هي مع
better
ايتو.
not cause any more
هي مع
trouble.
ايتو. هي شغالة مع ايتو. وهي مرافقة له. توك توك كوكي. طيب فينك يا كوكي؟ طيب.
All right then, Shinobu. We'll go apologize then?
Yeah, we'd better be quick or...
Not so fast. Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers all over town. How many times will you have to be arrested before this stops?
But we put up those flyers to tell everyone how great the Arataki gang is.
No more excuses. You know, I had real plans at Uyu Restaurant today. But it looks like you guys need a little slap on the wrist first.
Help! Please, you don't want to do this. You could have just left us in jail instead.
Don't feel sorry for them. They need to learn their lesson.
Yes, yes! Shinobu, please just let us go apologize.
If someone else complains, they'll only arrest us again.
And then you'll be forced to help us out again.
I suppose I'll have to teach you a lesson later. So then, where did you post all your flyers,
Well, we left a few on the counter at Shimura's.
We figured that people might take a look while they're eating. Also, the bulletin board at Tsukumomono Groceries.
And,
Just say it.
Right, of course! Also, on the mountain path leading up to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
We wanted to send the message. Why pray to the gods when you can call for the Arataki gang? But we'd only distributed a few before a terrifying fox lady appeared right behind us.
Don't make me relive the memory.
Well, anyway, by the time we recovered our wits, we were already at the police station.
We were actually pretty relieved to be there under the circumstances.
Yeah, because it meant we'd escaped from the fox lady. Huh? Shinobu, why are you looking at us like that?
It looks like I need to knock some serious sense into you after all.
You said it was just gonna be a slap on the wrist!
We've learned our lesson, honest!
Help!
No, anywhere but the shrine.
Shinobu, we're gonna go apologize to Kanbei now. Bye.
Oh, yeah. And Aoi too!
Hey, wait up!
I swear I've never seen them run that fast before. Of all
يا
the
دي
places
ميكو
they could
ميكو
cause a scene,
ميكو
they just
برضه
had
هي
to pick the
ميكو.
shrine. I guess I'll have to suck it up and go sort this out. It's not that I don't know anyone there, it's just... Okay, fine. It'll probably go more smoothly with you there. Anyway, thank you for coming with me.
انا زي انا كمان. ايوه واقف تنتظرنا. تنتظرنا يا لف. شوف شوف تنتظرنا. تنتظرنا يا ساتر. انسه. انسه. خلينا نشوف في شيء هنا. لا لسه. شو الابتسامة. شوف الابتسامة. انا اوريكم.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special guest.
Lady Guji, I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang. We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages. I hope Lady Guji can forgive their appalling behavior.
So that's why you're here. Yes, that is a tricky situation. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine, after all. So how about this? I've already assigned a shrine maiden to clear up your little flyers, so at this moment we are a little understaffed at the shrine. You mentioned appropriate compensation. Perhaps you could fill in for this shrine maiden and greet visitors for the day,
I'm afraid I have to refuse.
Oh? Such a hasty refusal. Do you think that's wise? Goodness, who knows what Tenshukaku would make of this if they heard about it?
I can't believe it.
Very good. You've learned a lot since we last met.
True. I could deal with most people if they tried to exploit my weakness. Just not her. Okay, I'll be a shrine maiden for a day. But let me be clear that this is for one day only. And one time only. Also, I'm not wearing a shrine maiden's outfit. Not happening.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Hey, not you too!
That settles it then. Now, there are already a few visitors at the shrine. Make sure you take good care of them.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, she marched off quickly. So cold.
نشتغل معاهم. نشوف الحين بنشوف إن شاء الله خير.
Would you like to be a shrine maiden for a day as well? It's my shrine. If I say you're qualified, then
والله
you're
يا لف،
qualified.
والله يا لف انك
Besides,
لمست
can
الوتر
you really
الحساس
bear
عندي.
the thought of leaving her here all by herself?
انت لمست الوتر الحساس عندي، مع انك يعني ما كنت قاصد. لمست الوتر الحساس عندي، لانه اخوك اللي يتكلم معاك انفصل من شغله، فصل تعسفي، وانا قاعد، وانا لسه وانا قاعد بالجوال اشوف لي مكان اقدم فيه هنا ولا هنا، وانت هنا تقول روح قدام فيها راتب. يعني سبحان الله، يعني كيف جت زي كذا ما ادري. عجيب، انت عجيب. لسه دوبك جاي القناة وما شاء الله يعني جبت معك حفلة.
So you'll stay and
جايب
keep her
معك
company, yes? Don't worry,
لا.
you'll both receive ample compensation for
عوافي
your
عوافي، ما هي
trouble.
غلطتك، انت قلتها ما كنت قاصد حاجة، بس انا بقول سبحان الله يعني انه كيف تعليقك اجى مع الموقف اللي انا فيه. يعني انا بالجوال هنا قاعد احوس هنا بالجوال، قاعد احوس بالجوال هنا واضبط واعمل، بس سبحان الله كيف تعليقك جاء يعني عند ميكو انه روح فيها وظيفة روح. الله يوفقك يا رب ويسعدك، جزاك الله خير. مين هذا؟ مين انت كمان؟ تاكوما. يا تاكوما.
Oh, should I take the risk or... You're shrine maidens? They sure dress different these days. I suppose this is the Grand Narukami Shrine after all. I came across a potential business opportunity recently. They say that by financing an overseas merchant ship, you can make a 40% profit on your investment in 3 months. Several of my friends have already received their returns and want me to go in with them on a bigger investment. For some reason, I was feeling a little unsure about it, so I thought I'd come to the shrine and see what the great Narukami thinks. But the fortune slip I drew is neither positive nor negative. I'm at a loss on what to make of it.
Most of the fortune slips in the shrine are pretty ambiguous.
Could it be that our god wants me to come back and draw another slip tomorrow? And if the same happens again, then maybe the day after that?
If you have all that time to draw slips, why not spend it on learning more about this merchant ship instead? I've heard of a scam where people make up a bogus investment and promise high returns in a short period. In reality, they just use the new investors' money to pay existing investors their profits. Once people see the early investors making their money back, scores of other investors jump on the bandwagon, and then one day the people behind it just pack up and leave with the money.
Oh gosh, come to think of it, they haven't given me any specifics about the shipping route or itinerary.
By saying it's overseas and being economical with the details, they can filter out the folks who actually take the time to do their due diligence. It's another common tactic used by many scammers.
Wow, is that true? Praise be to the Narukami. Clearly she has been watching over me amidst my confusion. Thankfully, I hadn't agreed to anything yet. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, Shrine Maiden. Now that I think about it, I remember receiving similarly sound advice at this shrine in the past. That Shrine Maiden is long gone now, though. It's a real pity.
Really? What a shame. But anyway, shouldn't you be getting back now to warn your friends?
Goodness, yes. I'll go and warn them all right away.
هو انا اتذكر قلت لك قبل ما فصل.
Here's hoping he manages to stop his
إذا
friends in
حصل شيء
time.
برسل لك إياه. هذه أرسلت لك اللي لقيته.
Right. There's another visitor.
حفظك الله
Let's see
والجميع
what he wants.
لما يحب ويرضى.
May the blossoms of the sacred sakura bloom on her country, please. See her stay safe.
أنا قاعدين نحقق.
It seems even a change of scenery won't get the creative juice. Shrine maidens. Huh. I guess I could give that a try.
نور.
Oh, this was the chief editor's idea? Then no wonder it's so novel. I, on the other hand, am all out of ideas. So I came to the shrine to pray for inspiration.
Well, has it worked?
Not so far. I guess I wasn't sincere enough or something.
Have you ever thought about going traveling? Inspiration comes from life experience.
برضو
The more places you go, the more people you meet, the more you'll have to share with your readers. It's natural to run out of new material when you're in the same place doing the same things every day.
That's true. I haven't gone out exploring in a long time. Actually, ma'am, you look very familiar. Have we met before? Here in the shrine?
No, you must be mistaking me for someone else. Lack of social contact can easily lead to a deterioration in facial recognition abilities.
Seriously? Oh, man. That's it. I'm packing my bags right away. Time to go traveling.
Oh, that thing I said about facial recognition? Probably depends on the individual. Anyway, forget that. We have a new visitor. Let's go greet them.
Same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Please, wait a moment, ma'am.
جميع يا لف الله يرضى عليك.
It's so... What's wrong?
Oh, perfect. Unfortunately, you should be able to find the brocade. I don't think I need to go into detail on how to write the blessing and put it all together.
No, I can handle the rest.
Ah. Thank you, dear.
Great. I'll take her to wash her hands first. We'll see you in front of the sacred Sakura when you're ready.
Ah, thank you all so very much. May the great Narukami bless you.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
Surely that child isn't flocking on.
Huh, so this is where the knots are.
You need paper slips for Omamori blessings? I have a few right here. Oh, but I'm afraid I don't have a pen.
Don't worry, I got it.
See that he stays safe.
Brocade bags, check. That's everything. Let's go give it to the lady.
Ah, there you are. Is the Omamori ready?
Almost. I just need to write the blessing. 1 second.
Here, ma'am. Please, come and pray over here.
Oh, great Narukami. Please watch over my granddaughter and keep her safe on her journey.
Ugh. This is a job for a real shrine maiden like Inagi. I wouldn't be suited to it. There are some things that mortals are powerless to control. Sometimes praying to the gods is the only thing people can do. Not to mention that the Omamori will mean a lot to our granddaughter. Maybe it'll encourage her to stay safe on her travels? So in terms of the outcome, it's beneficial. The only people I can't stand are the ones who don't think for themselves and at least try to solve. No, that has nothing to do with it. The reason I don't want to be a shrine maiden is that I don't enjoy it. But enough about that. It looks like they've just about finished, I think. Let's go over there and say our goodbyes.
Thank you ever so much. When my granddaughter returns next year, I promise to bring her here so we can pay our respects together.
You're welcome, ma'am. Make sure to watch your step on the way down.
I will. Don't you worry now. I've walked this path many a time before. Oh, yes. I don't believe I've thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for the Omamori. I'll make sure that my granddaughter keeps it with her.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
It's been a long time since we last met each other at this shrine, hasn't it? So, you finally came back?
Huh? I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps my hearing isn't as good as it used to, although this is very strange. You sound exactly like another shrine maiden I remember. She didn't talk much, but I remember her voice very well. Oh, anyway, I hope I can hear your voice again when I return with my granddaughter next year.
Yeah, you're right. I once did a stint here as a trainee shrine maiden. It was arranged by my family. Unfortunately, I have no happy memories of that period. I just remember the way my family would nag me about etiquette and remembering the rules every time I left the house. And how they'd interrogate me every time I got back from the shrine to check that I'd been on my best behavior and hadn't upset any visitors. Not once did I get a simple, "Have a nice day," or "Welcome back." I couldn't take it anymore, so I quit. I was determined to be anything but a shrine maiden. So I studied bookkeeping, worked as an editor for a while, even sat for some exams to qualify as a chef. I wear this mask to stop people from recognizing me, because I don't want them to pry into my personal affairs. Okay, enough chit-chat. It's time to report back to you-know-who.
My sister could play hide and seek.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled. Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
great show today, both of you. It was so much fun to watch. Would you be interested in continuing to work as Shrine Maidens? Or perhaps you'd like to work as editors at Yai Publishing House instead? It would be a terrible shame to let such fascinating individuals slip away out of my reach.
Regrettably, I must decline, Lady Guji. The Shrine and Yai Publishing House are both fantastic places to work. They're just not for me.
All right. Well, keeping you around under duress would only take all the fun out of it. Here, these are your wages as promised. Not a single mora short.
Wages? No need, Lady Guji. I'm here today to make amends.
Oh, don't worry. I've already deducted the damages incurred by those boisterous boys from your amount. If you don't take the payment now, I'll be forced to send someone to deliver the package to the Arataki gang. Now, who should I send? Miyuki, perhaps?
No need to go to all that trouble, Lady Guji. I'll take it today.
Good. How about you, little one? I trust you don't have any reason to refuse. That's more like it. One more thing. You mustn't open the package until after you leave the shrine. Otherwise, you will be cursed with bad luck.
This should be far enough. She's always saying things like that. There's probably nothing in here but plain old mora. Let's see. Yep, just mora. Wait, what the? It's nothing. I'm just surprised by the amount. This Shrine Maiden gig was surprisingly lucrative. Definitely not. No amount of mora could make me enjoy that job. Let's see your share then. With no damages deducted, it should be even more, right? Huh, that's weird. It's just a single thin sheet. Wait, what are you laughing at?
Whenever you are troubled. Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the lap.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special guest.
Lady Guji, I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang. We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages. I hope Lady Guji can forgive their appalling behavior.
So that's why you're here. Yes, that is a tricky situation. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine, after all. Ultimately, their actions here are tantamount to disrespecting. So how about this? I've already assigned a Shrine Maiden to clear up your little flyers, so at this moment we are a little understaffed at the shrine. You mentioned appropriate compensation. Perhaps you could fill in for this Shrine Maiden and greet visitors for the day, hmm?
I'm afraid I have to refuse.
Oh? Such a hasty refusal. Do you think that's wise? Goodness, who knows what Tenshukaku would make of this if they heard about it?
I can't believe it.
Oh, dear me, don't you trust me? I'm heartbroken. You're both impossible. Go on then, go lend a hand to the Shrine Maiden in charge of removing the flyers. You can have it your way. Take down all the flyers and that will be the end of it. Is that accommodating enough for you?
I agree. This seems out of character for her. Still, getting rid of the flyers should be the Arataki gang's responsibility. Even if there's a catch to this, it can't be as bad as being a Shrine Maiden for the day. Thanks for sticking with me this far. You can leave the rest to me.
Do we have an agreement? Well then, no backing out now. The Shrine Maiden I tasked with cleaning up is just outside the shrine. You'll know her when you see her. She is your sister, after all.
Miyuki?
Let's leave it there, shall we? Work hard now.
So she still got me in the end. I hate to have to do this, but please stick with me for a little longer. Also, as of right now, you're chief advisor of the Arataki gang. I'm sorry, it's all a bit complicated. Come on, let's go outside and find her.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Of course. Lady Yai personally assigned this task to me. Oh, it's you, Traveler. Long time no see. Lady Yai has instructed me to clean up all the flyers on the mountain. As for why someone would put these up at a shrine in the first place? Unbelievable. Who was behind it, I wonder? Huh? Who's that standing behind you?
Miyuki, it's been a while.
Shinobu, you finally decided to come back.
Sorry, no. I'm here for other reasons.
Oh, really? The whole family's worried about you. They might not always say the right thing, but deep down...
I'm doing fine, and there's no need to worry about me. There. Just tell them that.
I'm gonna need more to go on than that. What's this I've been hearing from visitors? That you've joined some sort of gang since returning from Liyue? That's not the worst of the rumors either. As unlikely as it sounds, I have to ask. Shinobu, did you get tricked into this or something?
I was just about to fill you in on that side of things. As it happens, the gang I work for, it's actually a legitimate international organization.
Really?
Shh. Our organization brings together the brightest talents from all over the world, including this traveler, for instance. A prominent figure in both Mondstadt and Liyue who has recently joined us as our chief advisor.
Wait! Lady Yai did mention...
That's right. A large part of the reason I traveled all the way to Liyue was for the opportunity to build contacts with these prominent individuals.
I see. Well, that makes sense. So what is the name of this organization?
The Arataki Gang.
Huh. The Arataki Gang? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Wait. That's the name on these flyers.
I can explain. That was all due to a marketing campaign gone wrong. We came to the shrine today to clear up the misunderstanding. Our organization is relatively new to Inazuma, and one recurring issue we've had is people misinterpreting what we're about. So, we engaged a local marketing agency to help us communicate our ethos and philosophy more effectively. Unfortunately, something must have gotten misunderstood along the way because the results were quite a disaster. Although, the fault lies overwhelmingly with our partner agency in this case, as a responsible organization, we think we should be the ones to apologize and deal with the fallout. So, yeah, we can deal with this, and you can go ahead and get back to the shrine.
No way. This task was assigned to me by Lady Yai herself. Look, we can clean up together, can't we? Besides, I also want to hear all about this Arataki gang.
It's like she predicted my every move. All right, fine. The flyers aren't particularly sticky. If we soften them up with water or loosen them up with wind, they'll probably peel right off.
Itu bit.
The wind knows me. The Arataki gang is filled with folks who talk the talk and walk the walk. It looks like there are some members mentioned on the back. Mamoru, Genta, Akira... Hold on. If your organization has so many members, how come you and the chief advisor had to come and apologize in person?
Well, first and foremost, we wanted to convey our most heartfelt apologies to the shrine and to Lady Guji. Secondly, the other members are dealing with more pressing issues. Right now, they're in talks with our external marketing team about this incident. Mamoru and the others have, far greater legal expertise and negotiating skills than I do, so they had to be the ones attending the talks.
Wow. The Arataki gang managed to find staff even more qualified than you. Now that's impressive. Into the wind. Arataki numero uno Ito. Ousting his foes like a sumo supremo. This Arataki Ito, is he your leader in Inazuma? I've heard a few rumors.
Mr. Arataki is a pioneering genius and the face of our organization. Naturally, plenty of our competitors seek to smear him. Mr. Arataki is generous and easygoing by nature and is reluctant to get bogged down with fighting spurious allegations. Plus, the fact that he is an Oni can make certain topics a little tricky to navigate. Nevertheless, we still reserve the right to sue for defamation if it comes to it.
Really? Wow, that sounds tough. wish my sister could play hide and seek with me. Stick it to the man. Join the Arataki gang. How do I put this? The artistic style of your marketing material is very...
It's largely inspired by the abstract style, which is very popular in Mondstadt right now, and also incorporates elements from Liyue's inkwash paintings. We paid Top Mora to hire a professional artist for this, and while the finished product is a little, avant-garde, that's exactly in line with the Arataki gang's spirit of being fearlessly creative and radically disruptive.
I see. All right. I think this area is looking good now. Let's head down the mountain.
Mama, what are you doing here?
Shinobu, we're so sorry. We've come to our senses now. We can't let you face the shrine alone.
Even though we're still a little scared. Actually, I'm feeling a little weak in the knees.
Hang in there, Akira. We gotta do this. We have to go and apologize to her in person.
Huh. Akira.
Don't worry about them, Yuki. Let's get down the mountain and clear up those flyers.
It's all right, Shinobu. We've already gotten rid of all the flyers down there.
Huh? You cleaned up already? But I thought Shinobu and the Traveler were the only ones who came...
We came here as quickly as we could after we finished apologizing in the city. After all, this was all our fault.
Mamoru, Genta, and I were the ones who came up with the idea of the boss designing his own flyers, and we were the ones who put them up all over town and got arrested for it. So it just seems wrong to make Shinobu face that woman at the shrine all by herself.
Mamoru and Genta? Arrested? The flyers were designed by the boss? What the heck is going on here, Shinobu? Does this mean that the rumors I heard are...
True? Yes. Most of them, anyway.
So, what happened? Did you get tricked into joining them? If the rest of the family hears about this, oh, goodness gracious!
No. I joined of my own free will. It's not as spectacular as I was making it out to be, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. Go ahead and tell the family if you want. Tell them everything. I don't think being a member of the Arataki gang is anything to feel ashamed about. Even if you drag me back kicking and screaming, you know I'll only find a way to escape again.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling we've messed up again.
Is she going to turn Shinobu in? Hey, we're the ones who messed up the shrine. Shinobu had nothing to do with it.
Where's that other lady? But bring her out. Go on. She'll confirm it was all our fault.
I'm at a loss for words, Shinobu. I really am. All right. I promise I won't tell anyone at home. Don't worry.
What?
You're not a little kid anymore. And you're more widely traveled and have met more people than any of us. At the end of the day, it's your choice what you decide to do. And I have to say, the rumors do unnerve me a little bit, but... Look, they came here to support you. Despite obviously being terrified of Lady Yai. Since you've chosen the Arataki gang, just promise me you'll do your best to make all the things you used to talk about come true.
Sis.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but it looks like...
Maybe we don't need that terrifying lady to come and confirm our story after all?
Besides, if even the Traveler has decided to join, then the future of the Arataki gang looks very bright, doesn't it?
Chief Advisor, if you'd like to discuss the Arataki gang's future development, let's step to the side, please.
Wherever in this world I roam.
All right then, Shinobu. We'll go apologize then?
Yeah, we'd better be quick or...
Not so fast. Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers all over town. How many times will you have to be arrested before this stops?
But we put up those flyers to tell everyone how great the Arataki gang is.
No more excuses. You know, I had real plans at Uyu Restaurant today. But it looks like you guys need a little slap on the wrist first.
Help!
Please, you don't want to do this. You could have just left us in jail instead. Are you serious?
Shinobu, please! Calm down! Calm down!
Oh.
There we go. You got off lightly. I have more important things to do today. We'll finish this off tomorrow. Is that clear?
Huh? Tomorrow? Do we have to?
Excuse me?
Got it. We'll leave you to your other plans.
Oh, why did you just stand there and watch?
Don't you care about us at all?
I guess that's true. And the longer she puts it off, the angrier she gets.
But she said there'll be more to come tomorrow.
Oh, if only Shinobu was busy tomorrow, too.
Hey, how about we hold her up somehow, so she still has things left to do tomorrow?
If we end up sabotaging Shinobu's work, even Boss wouldn't be able to protect us. Would he?
Yeah, if Shinobu ever found out it was us, I don't even want to think about it.
No way. We won't do anything bad. We're just gonna go and have a look and, hold things up if it's possible. I mean, we can't just sit here and do nothing, can we? If you don't trust us, why don't you come and watch? To keep an eye on.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with just taking a look. Who knows? Maybe it'll give us some other ideas. Also, if the Traveler's there, we can probably talk our way out if we get discovered.
Okay then. From what Shinobu was just saying now,
She should be heading to the Uyu restaurant. Let's quietly follow her and just see how it goes.
طيب يا بشوات نكمل. يا والله.
Looks like they're not on the first floor. Maybe they're upstairs.
Are you sure?
This is Miss Kuki
Bravo.
Shinobu, whom I've recommended to you before.
وجون سارة.
I'm Kuki Shinobu. I studied
واحدة
law
عن
in
قائدة
Liyue,
جيش
so while I couldn't claim to
جيش
be an expert, I
قوات
do have a
الرائدة.
rudimentary grasp of the basics.
From what I've heard, Miss Kuki, I'm sure you're being very modest. I'm looking forward to working together.
I can assure you that she is exceptionally capable. All the Doshin from the police station have vouched for her abilities.
Well, with such a glowing endorsement, I'm almost tempted to ask you if you'd like to start right away, Miss Kuki.
You flatter me, Madame Norika. But perhaps we can discuss the role in detail over our meal before deciding how well I'm suited to the role.
Oh, forgive me for getting ahead of myself. You're quite right, Miss Kuki. Let's continue this discussion as we dine, or the food will get cold.
It's quite understandable to be hungry for top talent.
Akira, Genta, did you hear that? Is Shinobu at a job interview? And look who it's with, the Tenryo Commission Tengu.
Never thought I'd see that self-important Tengu acting so polite. Who's that other woman they're with? Some big shot official?
Well, duh! That Tengu is the Shogunate's general, so that other lady has gotta be someone ridiculously high up.
Well, whoever it is, it looks like Shinobu is gonna take a new job with the Shogunate. You heard them. The job's practically hers already.
But without Shinobu, what's gonna happen to the Arataki gang?
We gotta do something! Quick, let's go tell the boss! He should be looking for Oni Kabuto nearby. Boss! Bad news, boss! Really bad!
Whoa, hey, what's with the panic vibes, huh? This is the Arataki gang, remember? It ain't bad news till we show up, am I right? So come on, what's up?
It's Shinobu!
Shinobu's gonna go work for the Tengu!
What? Shinobu found a new job? You have got to be kidding me.
No, it's true, boss. We saw her at the interview with our own eyes, didn't we?
That slimy. I knew that Tengu had her greedy eyes on Shinobu. I mean, she's obviously jealous of the Arataki gang's top-class talent, but now she's trying to poach my people? That thieving Tengu!
But they're already asking her for a start date!
It's in the bag. The interview is clearly just a formality.
Well, based on my experience of interviewing once every 3 days, I know for a fact that they will have been plotting this for a long time by now. Oh, there is no way she... Well, actually, you know what? You could be right. She does get treated pretty well in the Arataki gang. I mean, every time we win some snacks, she does get first pick.
But I heard that a day's salary in the Shogunate is enough to buy a week's worth of snacks for the whole gang.
Yeah, but still, in the Arataki gang, we have a more relaxed working environment, don't we? Seriously, have you ever seen that Tengu smile? No! She always has that same sour look on her face.
But we seem to be the only ones who are relaxed, no? Every time we get caught, Shinobu's the one who has to come and get us out.
Do you think maybe after we got arrested for posting flyers this time, Shinobu finally had enough?
Wait, so it's not a misunderstanding then?
It's all our fault! We made Shinobu angry, and now she's found a new job!
Boss, what are we gonna do? Without Shinobu, the Arataki gang won't survive!
All right, you guys, come with me. We'll go door to door and apologize, and we'll tear down all the flyers.
What? But boss, it took you months to make those!
Don't you think I know that? I know what it took. We have to show Shinobu we're truly sorry, and this is... It's the only way.
Boss!
Also, I need you to do something for me. Go find Shinobu and tell her you want an interview. If you tell Shinobu that you want to join us, suddenly she'll have a whole different outlook on the future of the Arataki gang. With you and Shinobu as my trusty number twos and Arataki numero uno Ito running the show, we'd be unstoppable. The Shogunate would have a tough time competing with us then, huh?
Whoa, nice one, boss! The Arataki gang rules!
What do you say, partner? Okay, I'll leave Shinobu to you then. Boys, we've got some apologies to make.
At last, the Sakoku decree has been repealed. Thank you, Almighty Shogun.
All right, then. You can expect us to be in touch very...
It's getting late. I should get back. I hope that the next time we meet, we'll be at the headquarters of the Tenryou Commission.
Thank you. I'm truly honored. Huh? When did you get here? Huh? Whatever. An interview. You wanna... So this isn't a joke. Huh. That kinda makes this even more concerning. It's not like you don't know the Arataki gang, so what... I see. Well, enjoying it from the outside is one thing, but actually being in the gang is a whole different story. I have to go into town to take care of some routine gang business. You can come with me. Consider it your internship. After that, if you still want to... We'll see how it goes.
Ah, Shinobu. Can I get you anything?
No thanks, Mr. Shimura. I'm actually here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. Your boss and his pals already came to apologize. Not only did they take down all the flyers, they cleaned up the shop for me, too.
Wait, are you sure that was the Arataki gang? Did the leader have horns on his head?
Sure did. Ah, it looks like at long last...
How is this this. I find this all very hard to believe. Let's head to Tsukumomono Groceries.